Hi everybody. So here's another video today, and this video is also a request that I received, and I think it's a really good question. So I just really want to explain this in case maybe some of you have had this question as well. So in a lot of my videos, I talk about being in the body, and I guess I wasn't realizing that I wasn't maybe explaining that thoroughly, that it could possibly be that you don't really understand what being in the body means. So I do a lot of energy work. I do energy healing, and sometimes, actually a lot of times with people that are going through spiritual awakenings, what happens is our physical bodies that are here on earth can be sometimes uncomfortable for our soul essence and our higher self energy, our soul's energy, to merge with that. Okay, so being in the body means allowing the soul to merge into the physical body fully. So yes, we are in our body, right? We're in our bodies, but are we really in our bodies? That is the question to ask yourself about being super grounded. So for myself, I'll just tell you a little bit about my personal story because I think that helps. I was never in my body, but I didn't recognize it. I didn't know that. I just was like on earth and like, just kind of going around doing whatever. And then partway through my spiritual awakening process, I actually had a specific incident that happened that actually, boom, like pushed my soul straight, like all the aspects of it straight into my physical body. Now it happens differently for everybody, for sure, and there's a lot gentler probably process that could take place in order for you to have that experience. However, I just wanted to let you know about what happened for me after that experience happened. Now, I'm thinking that a lot of the dark night of the soul, a lot of these traumatic, feelings that we get have a lot to do with the spiritual energy moving through the body and merging with, our chakra system and then our internal organs, and then it's coming up against the pain body and the places within our bodies that there are blockages, and this is preventing this energy from moving through. So grounding this spiritual energy in the physical body is what I talk about. It's big in my mission. It's heaven on earth. So the heavenly energy of the soul and coming down into the earthly energy of the body. So you will physically be in your body, but to have the actual soul essence grounded in your physical body, that is what I'm talking about. And there is, this is a process. This takes some time. But once you fully ground this energy in your physical body, what happens is magical. Because what happens is you have access to all the spiritual energies. When you were flying out in outer space, that used to be me, flying around in outer space. I mean, I'd fly here and I'd fly there and I'd talk to this being and that being and, all this stuff. So, but really, what is the point of that? That is not why we came here. We didn't come here to have this spiritual awakening experience, to fly through the ethers and talk about all the spiritual stuff out there. We're not out there. We're here on earth. We're here on earth, and we need to ground this energy on earth so that we can be strong within ourselves and emit this spiritual frequency through our earthly physical body. That's what this is about, okay? That's what this process is. How effective can you truly be if you're just walking around without being fully merged with your soul? You can't. You came here with a soul purpose, a mission. There's a frequency of energy that you're here to, bring into this earth, but you cannot bring that into this earth until it is solidified in your physical, actual body. Fully, okay? So you may not have an idea of what that feels like yet, because until you have something to base that on, like an experience of what you felt like before the soul was fully merged in your body, and that's the only way that I have information on it. And then also seeing, you know, a lot of other people. There are people that are going through spiritual awakenings that are very grounded already, but they, you know, they have other things going on. But there are people too that are just so detached from their physical body. And the reason they do that is because it's very painful. It's a painful experience, especially if you're more in tune with like the angel realms and stuff like that. If I found a lot of people that are in tune with those realms are very, very sensitive, and this earth is very harsh for them. The earth is the earth in the past has been very harsh. Okay, let's just put it that way. We came in to make it light and love. So that's what we're doing. But in order to do that, we had to actually come in through the actual human experience. We had to, you know, experience the pain and the darkness and the suffering so our souls could merge with it and heal the frequency of it, and we could shine it out. We could transmute it. We could, you know, it's like magical, this transmutational process. But you don't have to worry because, you know, we came here to do this work and this mission, and we do feel a little panicked because of the energy here, and it's not like the light, high frequency vibration that we're used to. But the beautiful thing about all of this is that when your soul merges with your physical body, you have the best of both worlds. So the earth is a beautiful place. The body that houses the soul is beautiful. So once these two processes merge, balance, harmonize, it's so very special and so wonderful because you have both. You've got the beauty of the earth, you've got the beauty of the soul, and you're using that in a, you know, you're using that in harmony together, and that's what we're creating here. Doesn't it make sense? It makes so much sense. So, and the person that requested this video also wanted me to talk about, I guess she had read something about meditation. Oh, that people don't like to go into meditation because they feel their body is missing. That's an interesting subject. What an interesting question, because I've never had that experience in meditation. However, I can see how that would be a question, because I've had experiences in meditation, because I'm so in tune with that realm, and I've had to learn to kind of come into my physical body more. It doesn't feel like that for me, but I can see how some people that are not, that are maybe more in tune with the physical body, maybe would feel that. I've only come deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into my body as I've meditated. I've accessed the deeper levels of my inner knowing and my inner being, and have actually merged my soul deeper with my physical body through meditation. So there's lots of different meditations out there, and I just wanted to mention that just being with yourself in silent meditation and just focusing on the natural breath is probably the best thing that you can do every single day, 30 minutes to an hour in the morning, preferably to start your day. And you will start to have experiences, but I think those experiences of feeling like the body's missing is actually maybe the soul merging with the body or something like that. I'm not very clear on the question with that. However, I do know that meditation is extremely important for this process that I'm speaking of right now, of the soul merging into the body. So, so yes, I'd highly recommend meditation for that. And I don't feel at all that you're actually leaving your physical body. In fact, like I said before, it's the soul is actually merging with the body so that you can come out, do your mission work, be love and light, and be very grounded while doing that. So you're not flying around and no one can reach you, no one can understand you. You actually are a tangible physical being shining this divine light Because if you're out in outer space, you know, where I used to be way out in outer space all the time. People on the planet are not going to get you. They're not going to understand you. But see, now, in the state that I'm in, I'm very spiritual and I know all these things, right? However, I can go around regular, normal people and I fit right in. But it didn't used to be like that. It used to be like I felt so out there, you know, orbiting in the whatever, that people were like, what the heck? Who is this crazy girl? She's crazy. So now I can go in any situation with any group of people and I can fit right in. I understand where they're at. I can see clearly, you know, the stage of their you know, development or their process, and I can, you know, meet them at whatever level that, you know, I always relate to people on some level. So that's never a problem for me. And I also don't get worked up or upset as much, like let other people's energy affect me, because my energy field is very strong. So my energy field is sealed up and I don't allow other people's energy to get to me. Now, being a healer myself and being very sensitive and empathic, that was, you know, several years of work too, to figure out how to become very strong in my own energy body, in my own little energy orb here, because I would go anywhere and I just take on everything. Well, that's not effective either. And by allowing yourself to be in your body fully, do things that are nurturing for your actual body, you know, massage, eat well, exercise, anything that's good for your body, do that. That'll make this energy settle. Meditation, you know, I talk about these things all the time because these are the things that are going to allow this to actually happen for you. And they will happen. It's going to happen no matter what you do. But if you want to have an easier time, I would definitely, you know, practice those things that are physical, on a physical level. You know, enjoy the pleasures of the earth. You know, love the earth. This is where we are. This is what we're dealing with here. So we have to love the earth and love the experiences that earth is bringing. So I just wanted to go back and mention that over time you will have a sealed up energy field, and you will be able to go into different groups and people and, you know, meet people, and then you're not coming from this, you know, crazy thing and people are like, whoa, she might be schizophrenic or something, you know. But instead you're coming from this empowered, strong earth. So you're like an earth being, but you're emitting this frequency of light. And then people are like, whoa, wow, you know, oh, maybe I want to try to be like that somehow. Like, that's great. So then you can connect with people. That's what I'm trying to say. You can meet people where they're at on earth, because that's where a lot of people are at. Actually, most people are in that state. So it's just about loving yourself and becoming very grounded and being in your body all the time. I love you all so much. I hope this video was helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.